Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Minnesota Timberwolves and Dallas Mavericks. If it's anything like last night's Game 1 out in the East, we're in for a treat. We'll break it down for you from a sports betting point of view with a money-making opportunity on the total, as well as a sneaky player prop. This is Steve Seagrave from SportsMemo.com. If you guys could do me a favor and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, that way you don't miss any of these great videos, and let us know in the comments section, who do you guys like in this game, whether it be a side, a total, a player prop. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the comments section. Looking at tonight's game, Game 1, we have Dallas Mavericks heading out to Minnesota. 8:30 p.m. Eastern tip on TNT. Minnesota currently -4.5, with the total sitting at 207. And that's where we're going to be looking for this one, is the total. Looking towards the under 207 here. Between these two teams in the last 10 head-to-head meetings, we've seen 8-2 to the under, with all 4 regular season meetings going under the respective total in those games. And they've both been top 5 defenses in the postseason. Dallas allowing 101 or less in 7 of their 12 games. Minnesota 100 or less in 6 of their 11. And we've seen the Mavs struggle. We know the story here. The Mavs struggle in Game 1. Jason Kidd and the Mavs, they've lost 5 straight Game 1s in the postseason. And they struggle to score. They scored 97 in Game 1 against the LA Clippers, and 95 in Game 1 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Those are their lowest scores basically in any game in the entire series. Against LA, they scored 96 in a victory in Game 2. But, 1 point difference, and 95 was the lowest by far they scored in any game against the Thunder. So we've seen the Mavericks just come out in Game 1 and struggle to score. So we should look for that again tonight. And we have the T-Wolves coming off a grueling 7-game series. They're coming off playing in altitude. So I could see them struggling to score a little bit, some shots missing that normally might not miss tonight for the Timberwolves as well. This all adds up to a nice spot for the under 207, so we'll make that an official play. And we'll be looking at also a player prop in this one, and a player who shined in Game 7 for Minnesota in Naz Reid. I don't think they win that game without Reid at the end. He rebounds, scoring, assists. He's playing some big defensive spots as well. And we're going to be looking at his over tonight. 13.5 points plus rebounds. He's cashed it in his last 2 against Denver with that 21 points plus rebounds and 15 in the prior, 21 in that big Game 7 that I just talked about. And he's over in 5 of his last 7 playoff games. He also went over in 3 or 4 head-to-head with the Mavericks, and he crushed this total during the regular season in 3 of the 4 games. 20, 24, 13, and 33. So he crushes it 3 times, and he just falls short on the hook. Had a little bit of foul trouble in that one and only played 18 minutes. Speaking of his minutes, if he plays 18 plus minutes, he's went over this line in 75% of his games on the season, regular season, postseason combined. And he's played 20 plus minutes in the last 2 games. He's basically played 18 plus minutes in almost every postseason game except for 1, where I believe he played 17. Mavericks also during the regular season, 5th most points, 10th most rebounds allowed to opposing power forwards. It's a nice spot here for Reid on a nice low total. He's really cleared it, like I said, anytime he's had the chance with the minutes, and I think that after that Game 7 performance, we're going to see him get the minutes here tonight. So let's go with the second player prop, Naz Reid, over 13.5 points plus rebounds. Guys, I have a 5% play locked and loaded for tonight's game. 9-1 hoops run, 12-6 on my last 18 5% plays. But I would encourage you guys to buy a long-term pass. You get a 7-day all-access pass to any sport right now, only $49. That's $20 more than the 5% play. That includes all 5% plays. So you grab tonight's 5% play, you get an extra 6 days for $20. You can also get the remainder of the NHL or NBA postseason for only $85. I've raked in 14 units so far in the postseason in the NHL. Like I said, 9-1 hoops run as well. You get some good value there. Like I said, tonight's play, the 5% play, is $29. 7-day all-access pass includes all 5% plays in any sport, or you get the remainder of the season in the NHL or NBA for $85. I'd really encourage you guys to get the value of the long-term pass. So guys, let me know who you guys like in the comment section. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. Good luck tonight, and I'll see you next video.